What's going on, everybody? Kel89 here with sort of a different video this time. It's kind of like a PSA, a public service announcement, I guess. I'm not sure, but I've been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat, and there's one thing that I have realized is that people are really rude to Reptile. Like on the dialogue before they fight, kind of exchange words. A lot of people just like are just, you know, they say unnecessary things to Reptile that has nothing to do with the battle that's about to take place. I just feel like it's unnecessary. So I picked out a bunch of dialogue that I thought would help prove my case. So I'm going to start the video and give you guys my thoughts, show you what I mean.
Little lizard.
Now the first one is Kotal Khan. He calls Reptile a little lizard. Now lizard is, I guess, okay, because he obviously looks like a lizard, sort of. But little lizard? I mean, it's really not, like, what's the point of calling him little? He's not little. So, I just thought, you know, that's just rude.
Even emperors bleed.
Crawl back under your rock.
And again, he said crawl back under your rock, which is implying that he came from a rock. I don't think he came from a rock. I mean, he's from Zatera, so I'm pretty sure Zatera's not a rock. So saying to crawl back under your rock just doesn't make sense.
Snake face. You mock me at your peril.
Now, Pharaoh just mocked Reptile, so that's it's completely obvious that, you know, Pharaoh mocked Reptile, but I mean, it's fair to mock everybody, but just...
You will be brought to heel.
I am no dog.
Alright, so Devora was implying that Reptile was a dog, and I'm pretty sure Reptile is not a dog. I think he's a reptile, actually. So she just calls Reptile a dog, which I don't know where she got that from.
A dog has more wit.
And then she calls him a dog, and then she calls him below a dog. Like, okay.
Reptile.
You do not frighten me.
Tell him
You
that.
lack the necessary intelligence.
Now, when Raiden said you lack the necessary intelligence, I don't know if he was just talking about, like, not, like, he should be afraid of Raiden, or if he's talking about his intelligence in general, saying that Reptile's not very smart. I think that was kind of inappropriate to say that you lack the necessary intelligence. I mean, I guess maybe I'm looking too far into it, but that sounded kind of like a huge insult to his intelligence.
Kotal Khan demands your death.
The last Sateran, a mere lackey.
Okay, Reptile is a lackey. I'm not going to deny that. He's always been a lackey. He's always worked for somebody. He's always been like a manservant or lizard manservant. And but the way he says mere lackey is it seems like an insult. So again, enough with the insult of Reptile.
Not after I deliver your head.
Tell him Reptile.
Briggs.
What do you want, slimeball?
Okay, Slimeball. I understand why he calls it Slimeball, but like he's not a ball. He's not a slime ball. He's a Zateran. You know, at least call him Lizard Man. But a slime ball is just not appropriate.
Your blood on my teeth.
Thought I smelled something.
Okay, you can smell him from that far. You're in a jungle and you smell Reptile from that far. He's not even using his Noctis variation. He's using Nimble variation. So, even in real life, when somebody smells, it's not really kind of poor etiquette to tell someone they smell. Jack telling Reptile he smelled, it just...
Have a care, Jackson Briggs.
He doesn't care.
I do care. You stink.
Oh, you've been rolling in trash?
Again with the smell. Stop with the smell. It's like... It's like, what does the smell have to do with anything? I mean, you're about to fight to the death, and you're talking about his smell.
Respect me, human.
See, he just wants respect. You know, that's all Reptile wants. He just wants respect. And these people are just like saying really mean things to him.
I'm serious, you smell awful.
I feel sorry for you.
Finally, somebody feels sorry for Reptile. Somebody knows what he's going through. She's thinking, all these people are saying rude things to Reptile, and now I feel sorry for you. Okay, so good for her. Good for Cassie Cage.
My race will return in time.
His face, or his race will return in time. He's been trying to get his race back since the beginning of Mortal Kombat. So, it will return. I don't know when, but it will.
And because of your face.
Okay, so Cassie Cage doesn't feel sorry because of his race. She feels sorry because of his face. And I guess if you're not a blonde bombshell and you're not human, then you're ugly. So, you know, kudos to her, I guess.
Cage.
Come here, I need to punch something ugly.
Again, apparently he's ugly because he's not human. It's cool. It's cool.
Loathsome as your father, Kitana.
The Khan's pet escaped his cage.
I am no one's pet.
Well, apparently Reptile's a pet now. I mean, first he was a lackey and now he's a pet. So, I mean, Reptile's an individual. He has a brain. You know, he thinks he's a human. Well, he's not human, but he's a humanoid. And he's not a pet. So that's something we need to understand, that Reptile is not a pet.
Shao Kahn's lackeys must die.
Again with the lackey, I mean, show him some respect, you know?
I served you well.
You served me his lies.
I don't get you, Reptile.
Thank you. Somebody actually gets Reptile. You know, I showed you all these, like, rude comments that people make to Reptile. And now, Jackie gets Reptile.
Explain, child.
He wants
Always
to know.
fodder for other people's wars.
Oh, he's fodder. Never mind. She doesn't get him. She doesn't get what he's going through. She thinks he's fodder. Apparently, he's fodder. He's been compared to a Reptile. Has been compared to a dog, lower than a dog, a lackey, and fodder. It's like all these names.
Briggs.
Didn't I dissect you in high school?
Okay, so now he's a frog. So he's a frog, a dog, a lackey, a pet.
Wrong neck yields sweeter word.
And it seems like Reptile always just like said people's name. He never like assaults people with words. You know, he just like, hey, what's up? You know, and then they give some smart comment about his race.
Jin.
Stay back, Gator Boy.
Gator Boy's not that bad, I guess. He's green. He kind of looks like a gator with the skin, but it's still kind of a name calling. We're done a name calling thing right here.
Rest assured, I will not.
Back in your hole, Snake.
She's a snake? That's right. That's right. We determined that he was a snake in one of the first few dialogues I showed. But unless he's talking about the snake on his belt, which would make sense. So it's not that bad, but I think he's actually talking about Reptile. And he said, crawl back in your hole. I think the terror used to be a realm. He's not from a hole. So...
Your fear is pungent.
All I'm afraid of is salmonella.
Okay, so...
Come here, I need to punch something ugly.
So that's just the video I wanted to show you guys. This needs to be brought to our attention. Reptile is being very mistreated. It's kind of on the borderline of animal cruelty, and it's very serious. So maybe we should like make a petition or something to get all these negative comments about Reptile out of the game or something, because this is ridiculous. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I meant. I hope you guys agree with me, and I hope you see how poorly he's being treated in the Mortal Kombat X by his fellow peers. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.